is Mark. Oh my god. Focus. 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 Thank you. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hello and welcome. My name is Mark A, and welcome to Creative Coding. So in this video tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at kind of what is part 2 of the Android Studio basics tutorials, and today we're going to be looking at some basic app UI stuff. So let's get into it. So first things first, we're going to press on Start a New Android Studio Project. So just click on it, just like that, empty activity. I'm kind of speed running through this. My application, we're just going to change that to basics. Make sure you have the right package name with something in the middle and Kotlin. We're going to press finish. It's going to load the project. And, sorry, I'm going to go to activity main.xml first things first. And then second thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to press subtract here or hide. It looks like a subtraction thing, like a minus sign. Anyways, so here, as you can see, if we can even load in. So the first thing I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm going to teach you how to put in the right background. So let's just say we want a nice blue background. We're going to click on the app itself. As you can see, we're already clicked on it, but if we click on this, it changes, it makes a difference to this. So we're actually just going to click on the app itself, and we're going to keep on scrolling down until we see background. So once we see background, we're just going to click on it, and we can change it to any color we want. I'm actually just going to change it to this color, and it's going to change to this color. Actually, maybe not this color, maybe a lighter color. That looks good to me. And now let's just say I want this beautiful white text on it because white goes well with blue. So to change this hello world text from blue to white, from black to white, we're actually just going to click on it, and we're going to go to, I believe it's background or text color. Yeah, text color. And we can change this to white. And as you can see now, it's white. Okay, so that is fine for now. But now what we're going to do right now is add a button. So right here, around right here, you're going to see the button. You're going to click on it and you're going to drag and drop. And it's really this easy to create the UI app. The coding is a little bit harder, but we'll get into that later. So you're going to see these 4 circles. And what we need to do is we need to constrain them. So with constraining, we're going to constrain the top 3. And we don't need to worry about the other one for now. And I'll explain later. So don't worry about constraining this last button, but try and constrain these circles to the top and then left and right. So like that and that. Alright, now we can move this into place. And the thing is, this button, it's ugly. Okay, this button is ugly right now. Nobody really wants a button looking like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the color to like white, change the text color to something else. And so this tutorial is basically you're learning about all this in the UI. In future tutorials, I'm going to be teaching you how to do this through code with like code or split or design. But basically, this is just doing it through the UI. So once we click on the button, it's constrained already. As you can see, here's our constraints. So it's 232 is the top margin, and 0 and 0. So what we can do is we can give it a constraint of 32 and 32. And what this is going to do and why this is extremely important is if you're on any sort of mobile device, it's always going to constrain 32 pixels or dp or whatever from the right and left. So that's why it's always important to set a margin. So once we do that, we can give it an ID, but I won't really go into that right now. First things first, we're going to click on background, and I'm going to change it to white. Even I can change it to red. Let's change it to red, and I want to go with a text color. So to change the text color through the UI, you're gonna scroll down until you get to text color, and you can go on text color, and I'm just gonna, okay, it auto did that for some reason. And now I'm actually just going to change the text to something like click. Okay, now in this tutorial, this button is not going to have functionality, but that's okay because in the future tutorials, it will have functionality. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the button, and we're gonna see text right here, and we can change it to press, and it will change. And my camera is going a little laggy right now, but I think it's fine now. Yep, definitely fine now. Okay, so, and right now, as you can see, it's wrap content, we're going to keep that the same, that's all good. But if we were to change it to, like, 0 DP, as you can see, it matches the constraint, so it looks like that. And we don't want that, because it's at 0 DP, and 0 DP has a value of 0. So, we don't want that. So, we're just going to go with wrap content. And so, this should be good. And if we want to make it bigger, we can even go like this, and we can make it bigger. Right, and now I'm going to teach you the text view, and then after that it should be fine. Okay, so first, when we go to text view, this is basically text, like hello world right there. So once we click on the text, we're going to constrain it. I'm actually going to delete this hello world, you should too. Once we're at text view, this is why we leave the bottom circle constrained there. So we can constrain this to the bottom of that. And we're going to leave this bottom constrained circle constrained, not constrained to as well. And so this is really good, and this is what you should do, because it basically allows you to separate, once you have an app on mobile, once you have something like that, like an app on the mobile, your button will always be, how much is it? It's like, I think 100. Yeah, 100 underneath that red button on any mobile device you have. Unless it's like, yay, a lot high, like really big. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this text from text view to, let's just name it creative coding. You know, you gotta add in creative coding. So it's gonna load up. Now it's here, but I want to make this text bigger. Okay, so if I want to make text a little bit bigger, it's text size. And with the syntax, which we're going to go into a later tutorial, the syntax is like, the convention is to usually have a lowercase word and then a capital letter starting the other word. So that's why you'll see this here. So here we have text size, and let's just change it to like 22 dp. And as you can see, it got a lot bigger. Let's change it to 30 dp and see how big it is. So as you can see now, it's really big. So we're actually just going to click on it and change it to white, the color white. So I'm just going to look for text color, and it's going to change to white automatically. And so that's basically the text. And so now, right before I stop for this video, I'm going to show you how to make it bold. So bold is really cool because it makes your text that you want to be important to stand out, okay? So if we go to text, I'm trying to remember right now. I'll need to check something, but I think it's text weight or text style. Yeah, text style. So if we go to text style, as you can see, we have a drop down here. We're going to click on this drop down, and we say bold, and we click it, and now it's true. And so as you can see, this font is now bolded, and that's really cool because it makes it look more important. So if we want to do this with press, we can do that as well. So we can go here, and I'll change the text size. So text size, let's change that to 22 dp. And DP, SP, I'll explain that in a later video as well. Those are all different types of like sizes type things. But let's make this bold for now. So text style, I'm going to click on bold, true, and you have all these different options like normal, italic, bold. Those are some of them, and yeah. So one more thing before I leave is if you want to see how this looks like on an app, you can go to these two blue squares that are stacked up on each other like that, and you can see design, blueprint, design plus blueprint. I recommend only doing design. It's up to you, you can test them out, but I recommend only doing design. And if you want to see how the app would actually look in an actual mobile device, you can click on this eye widget thing, and you can see show system UI, and if I click on it, you can see it looks like that. So that's basically how your app would look. If you want to test it out for yourself, you can just press the triangle here and press run app, and that's basically all there is to it. So that's just the basics, very basic stuff like adding text color, text style, backgrounds, and buttons and text. That's basically all for this video. I'm definitely gonna be making some more videos. So very important that you make sure to watch them, and to make sure that you get all the videos all in order, make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Creative Coding out.